Okay, we're back. And we're gonna finish out depths now. Hmm. Just realizing I don't really want to deal with this shock or spark wasp. But we've got BVC to deal with that. Wow, these are really doing some damage to me. Why don't we... I'm trying to gain life, not lose it. There we go. Make another tentacle. You know, I might want to, just realized I might want to go ahead and grab deflect missiles. That's a little defense I can get without too much more investment. Yeah, 30%, it's not bad at all, really. Just get some charms, get just some air here. We'll be casting that in no time. Go get us some amnesia. What am I not using? I am not using Animate Dead. Okay. Yeah, cool. I'll get deflect missiles. Alright, I have this robe with Arlek on now, so I can drop this Arlek ring. Looks like we found Trident of the Octopus King, which I'm not going to be wearing. I should probably consider disjunction, or the fact that I'm going to need disjunction here in a bit. I have, let's see, we'll level up to 27, so that gives me 3 more spell levels, and then I'll amnesia off Pog, which, yeah, that'll give me enough spell levels for disjunction, so we're good. Wow. You know, if I wasn't relying on this helmet for RF+++, you better believe I would use that. +8 intelligence is crazy. What a weird name for a book. Forgotten Demons. There's nothing demonic about the book. There's no summoning. Well, there is summoning. There's Lightning Spire, so I guess there's that. First of all, I'd like to use Lamp of Fire, but I don't have it. We can be paralyzed. No, we can't. We have so much MR. Thank you, 4 wins. We cannot be paralyzed, so that's great. I mean, I suppose I'll just... Oh, I can't read scrolls. Don't have the magic to do anything, really. Okay, I'm gonna draw a power. I'm gonna infest all this crap. And then I'm gonna take a step back. Surprised my Malign Gateway isn't doing more. Okay, we'll shatter. We get a scarab out of that. Get a few more scarabs. I just kind of want to walk away from all this, so let's just pog. Will Vampiric touch this one to death? We're getting there on deflect missiles very quickly, so that's cool. And we'll shatter Enchantress to death pretty easily. See if I can't use Vampiric Touch, get some hit points back. Works out really well. Treasure Trove wants the Abyssal Rune of Zot. We're not getting that today. Right, this guy cannot... Oh. Okay, let's wait for that to go away. Okay. I was gonna say he can't paralyze me or anything, but he didn't even have the right book for that anyway. Alright, down we go. Uh-oh. I have opened the door. That was a door vault. Just for fun, why don't we kill... Why don't we kill Gary on here? Is he flying? Oh yeah, he's flying. Forget this. This is stupid. Wow, I could have been wearing a buckler this whole time. Oh, I just forgot. We'll test out all these bucklers. Yeah, I need to go to Vaults 5. Fire resistance, no thanks. Positive energy. I think I'm going to go for reflection instead of positive energy, believe it or not. Just to kill things a little bit quicker. Particularly since I think I can reflect bolts with this. I'm not sure if you need Warlock's Mirror for that. Okay, so we're now wearing a +3, which is the most it can go. Jeez. See, this would be terrible if it was, if I was actually susceptible, you know, to that paralysis. Let's go back up to D13. The reason, of course, is that I left these guys here. We'll use them to get some hit points. If I can find them again. There we go. So I think I broke something open. Is there actually... Alright, no. I thought maybe it was a secret. Shatter clears out everything. That was a pretty easy depths floor. Nothing interesting here. Kill the statue instantly. Skull Crusher. What was that? Is that a miscast? Yes, it was. Let's put up D-missile. Let's Mine Gateway. Let's Iron Shot this thing so there's no more tornado. I'm going to Vampiric Touch. Let the tentacle deal with this stuff. And rest over here. See, we've got another enemy. Doesn't quite want to die, that's okay. We'll use Ice Blast to finish him. Shields is 4, Charms is 8. Let's see. Air Magic costs 10, Charms cost 10.7. So I'll take air magic to 6. I just want a little higher spell power, just a little bit on my D-missile. And then we'll go translocations to 20. And that's because disjunction is still 10% fail rate, which is unacceptable. Draw power, this wasn't quite enough. Shatter, I'll recharge a bit. Shatter one more time, it's not working. I'll just use Ice Blast to finish it off. Whoops. I kind of hate how if you go into map mode and you hit the down button, it'll take you to portal vaults as well, or special branches, you know, like hell. It considers that to be a downstairs, which is not great if you're moving really quickly, which, to be fair, I shouldn't be. Wow, this is... I wonder why this is already identified. Oh wait, no it's not. It's just telling me that it's fire. For some reason. Strange. Okay. Did that paralyze me? Did I auto-explore into a paralysis? No. I don't care what that greatsword is. Usually there's an item here, but now there isn't. Weird. Maybe they changed that. Okay, down to depths 4. Do I want an APOC, or do I want to just spam shatter? I think I'm going to APOC. Indeed, I'm tempted to do some floors of Ziggurat, strictly because Rue characters get that as sort of a freebie, especially since I have Shatter as well. Yeah, let's just dip into the ziggurat real quick. It really can't hurt if I do 5 or 10 floors of this. Yeah, infestation plus shatter is outrageous. Even infestation plus like apocalypse. Like infest, then apocalypse, and you just win. Don't need anything in these books. Get rid of the armed combat manual. Infest all this stuff. Really haven't found much loot. Except these boots. Wow. Wow. I may wear that. Let's see. I bet that pumps my shatter up by a whole pip. It doesn't, but I'm sure I want to use this over running. As much as running is nice, I mean, 10 intelligence. Could wear this crazy helmet too, if I wanted to, but well, actually, maybe I will, because then I'll already have RF plus, you know. We'll try that here in a second. That's making this character rather non-defensive. Alright, let's get out of here. It's only a matter of time till I get a Panlord floor, and those are always a crapshoot. I'm gonna take a quick look. So that puts me at 1 RF. Which is not great. But it gives me 46 intelligence, which is outrageous. You know what? No, we're going to go for the defense. I mean, I just... I want it for Zot. I'm not going to take the risk. Just for a little extra spell power and a little less fail rate. Not making too many kills there. Clear this stuff out with Infestation and Malign. Should just be using Malign Gateway for most of what I'm doing, you know. I get some hit points off this thing. It's the one thing about these scarabs is they kill stuff so quickly. I can't get any hit points from vampire training. It's kind of a first world problem, I suppose. Potion of Experience. Nice. Take a step. Clear this stuff out. Awesome. Let's go to depths 5. Pretty soon we're going to be clearing out Zot. And I have enough magic mapping to magic map the rest of the game, so let's just do that. Oh, translocations is 20. I'm going to train fighting, I think, and dodging. Because we're pretty much good. If I were to look up Disjunction real quick, 1% fail rate, so we're fine. Well, this is one way to clear a path. Maybe I should train evocations up just a little bit more. Because these wands are doing jack for me. Okay, we're gonna use swiftness. A little shocked that Shatter is actually doing anything against air elementals. You'd think it wouldn't. I'll try to vampiric drain this one to death. Get a few hit points. Okay. Cool, down we go. And we've, because we've cleared this out with Shatter, we have a very quick route over here to the staircase. So, sweet. Let's BDC him. Hate those Quicksilver Dragons. They do so much damage and there's no way to resist it. Okay, looks like we've unfortunately got this sort of 3 staircases in one, so we have to clear the floor. Although I was planning on clearing all these floors anyway. The reason for that is I'm going to make a ton of noise, so we're going to wake up the floor necessarily anyway. Kind of hold up. For some reason, Shatter doesn't seem to do anything. Well, I just miscast actually, but it doesn't seem to do anything to the Cursed Toes. So let's walk on out of here. Intelligence. Whoops. Accidentally hit the Chain's Hands button. Use a little draw power. You know what I forgot to do? Forgot to get disjunction. So let's BVC this guy. BDC him again. Grab the Book of the Warp. Grab Amnesia. Take out Passage, Memorize, Disjunction. Drop Book of the Warp. Oh, we have a ring we need to try on. Nothing special. Go back to Zot. Wow. Shatter is not killing comms immediately. Hide behind this. We will summon some Mana Vipers. He's hasted. But he dies. In the end. Let's see if we can't get some drain. Works out quite well. Looks like the tentacle's clearing up some draconians. Get some iron shots in. Do that again on the Quicksilver Dragon. Maybe the tentacle can help me. Looks like it did. These Maws of Wrath are just free food, free hit points, because I have clarity from the Amulet of Four Winds, so... How about we immolate real quick? Nice. So that was a rather slow clear, but it was also a huge floor, so pretty much to be expected. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to clear a very direct path. That's good enough. I guess there was a third staircase down. I didn't, sort of neglected that. Look at that. It's just not working. And I'm getting that, I'm getting that, what a shame. Alright, we'll use Swiftness. I'm getting that Torment is what's happening. And we're just gonna... Well... I wanna just walk. Wow, we're in some trouble. Why don't we use Haste real quick? Because I'm in serious, serious trouble. Could keep getting tormented, which would suck. we're gonna Apocalypse. So, it's unfortunate I used my haste there. But I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm actually gonna heal wounds. Heal wounds again, one more time. Let's pull this guy up. We lost a little mana, but it's no big deal. Okay, so that doorway sucks. Turn him into hit points. Okay. How did he take damage? I guess he bit himself. Interesting. From the Rue ability. I was trying to save him for, for hit points. I want to know what it is about Curse Toes that makes them not take much damage from Shatter. Are they incorporeal? Because that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't say... Oh, no, it can fly. Well, that's obvious. We're just going to kill it with Iron Shot. I should have BVC'd first, actually. Okay, that's cool. I've left a tentacle behind, so I should get some experience as those things die. I'm gonna BVC. We can't BVC the golem, but we can get the 2 dragons. I can just start shattering. Okay, we may have cleared the floor. Yes, we did. Getting very unlucky as far as gigantic floors go. I would prefer not to do these gigantic floors in Zot. It's just too much stuff. Alright, magic map. I don't particularly feel like hatching. We could open this up, of course. Oh, this is a teleport vault. Okay, I'm gonna not shatter just yet. What I'm gonna do, check this out. Okay, well unfortunately we've got this dude, but I'm gonna disjunct. Okay, there's things next to me, but I have disjunction up. Come on, bro. What are you doing to me? It's not allowed. Okay. So I'll just swiftness. Really? strange. Disjunct. I guess I should be happy I'm not getting tormented, but I don't understand how the toe is alive. I guess my tentacle must have died somehow. I want a swiftness. No, he's up there. He's killing stuff. Okay, well, bizarre. Whatever. The whole point was to just chill out while this tentacle does some cool work, you know. He's hasted. He's gonna get the old BBC. Alright, we've broken those things out. That's fine. So things will slowly filter out of this. They probably pretty much already have. I'm gonna shatter, make some noise, and watch the tentacle kill things. Waited a couple times, tentacle didn't kill anything. Make noise with a shatter. Tentacle somehow feels less powerful this time. Not saying it is, I'm just saying it kind of feels that way. Okay, we got a Lich. See if we can shatter this stuff to death to some degree. Lich dies. Tentacles killing things. Let's go up. Get our hit points back, come back. Shatter some more. Okay, alright, cool. Give me the poison magic, yep. And I see that we have cleared this out. No need to mess around with, you know, this vault the proper way. I should get Cause Fear, but I never train enough hexes for it to actually be good. I've come to realize that my spell power is garbage with that, and it's extremely unreliable unless you train up a good amount of hexes. It's as good as a, you know, as a scroll once you get enough, though, so there is that. So it's a bunch of books. I'm sure this mundane hat can't be better. So we didn't get anything, any kind of loot in here, so that sucks. Oh no, you blundered into a Zot trap. Just got contaminated. No big deal. Yep, no mutations. Zot 4. We will magic map, of course. You know, I'm just going to open up and just start shattering. This is how much I care. Alright, I left behind a tentacle. Looks like they killed my tentacle pretty easily. Oh, hello. He's a fast man. Fast man's ghost. I suppose we should disjunct. Did he teleport? No, he's all the way up there. I'll let the tentacle kill fast man. Oh no, fast man is fast. Nah, he's dead. It's cool. Wow, I keep pressing the wrong button for disjunctions. U for butterflies, D for disjunction. In my setup, of course. Yours may differ. Oh, hello. This little welcoming party has gathered here for me. Scattershot is garbage if you don't have good evo. Although I do have 10, that's not half bad. See if we can't do the old close the door on him trick. Okay, now this is good. Yeah. Yep. Oh, should have made a tentacle before I left. What is happening? So glitchy texture there. It's because of the flash from this. There's a... Well, what it is there's a Moth of Wrath. Which is why my mana is going away. No, not a Quicksilver Dragon and a Cursed Toe at the same time. No thanks on that. We'll pull up, you know, one. Let's Start draining. It's not that bad. Still a dragon there, unfortunately. Let's just get him with iron shots. Okay, this guy's still whirling over here, which I knew because it wouldn't let me make a, you know, another tentacle. Let's shatter, pull some stuff over here. Let the tentacle kill stuff. Thank you. Shatter noise. This is good. We can get some hit points off him. Likewise, again. Now we've got... Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm walking into golems. It's not good. The Lich dies. We'll finish off the Golden Dragon. I could get, you know, could have gotten tormented, but I didn't, so it's fine. Gosh, I really want to kill that with a Malign Gateway, but it's not quite working out. There we go. Alright, he's gonna die soon. We'll go back to where the old Malign Gateway is, or was. We'll just rest, and it looks like my Malign Gateway has already killed the Curse Toe. There we go. Awesome. I'll try to kill this guy just with Vampiric Touches. What a great spell. Liches are very easy to kill when you have Shatter. Disjunct, make a tentacle, suppose I'll shatter, although I'm playing it risky. I'm next to a lung. I could be pulling stuff right to me. Then again, that works out because then the tentacle kills everything that comes out, right? Full hit points again. Alright, actually I wasn't next to the lung. Also, why haven't I have a magic map? I should have magic mapped. What I broke into was this, and then the lungs over here, which looks like it's also been broken into. Make a little shout. Draw some things out. Make a Mana Viper, make another Mana Viper. There we go. Looks like we... Did he just duplicate that? No, it just happens to be another one. Alright. I was going to be a little perturbed. Yeah, man. Mana Vipers are great against Orbs of Fire. They just got to get that initial hit. And then, you know, it's a way to do anti-magic without using anti-magic. It's great. And you're at less risk because you've got dudes in between you and the enemy, right? I'm gonna use Shatter, and I see that my tentacle is killing all kinds of stuff. Mana Viper. Not too worried about these guys. Remember, I am RF+++, and I have D-missiles, so the bolts won't hit me very often. A lot of evasion. So this isn't, you know, this isn't too bad. I do want to pull this over here, though. Looks like it's managed to mutate me. Even though I'm resistant to mutation, but it's just strength, so who cares? Down it goes. I like this Shatter as a way to lure monsters plan. Works quite nicely, to be honest with you. Grab some nets. Wow, these Zot traps really packing them in. Okay, we get to the orb chamber. All these indestructible blocks. No more shattering for me, most likely. Well, I can actually clear a pretty direct route. Wow, am I getting... For a second I thought I was taking damage from miscasts. Alright, anyway. Let's drink some curing. Get pretty close to full. Is there anything that I want before I finish this ascent? Anything I want to do? Nah. Nah. Grab it and tell her. Alright, so we have a Panlord. So first we're going to examine it. Remember, we're not worshipping Zim, so things are a little rougher. Probably the first thing I want to do is just set up Disjunct in case he's a... what do you call it? Silence Panlord. drink a heal wounds. Took a little damage from that Panlord. So these guys fly. And it's unfortunately spawned right next to me, so my instinct is to Holy Word. I meant to Iron Shot, not BVC, so that sucks. Let's draw power, let's heal wounds a couple times. Actually, let's just curing. I'll use, I want to use Ambrosia, actually. I want to rest. Okay, good. I wanted exhaustion to be gone so I can... Okay, hold up. I don't care what your pathing is. Go up this staircase. It's trying to send me where I don't want to be. Alright, I shouldn't be fighting things. I should be using the magic of disjunction. There's no real reason to lose if you've got disjunction available, you know, on the orb run. Let's eat some rations, rest up a little bit. I see we've got a Hell Sentinel. Unfortunately, another Panlord. Yeah, I'm going to open up with Holy Word this time, because then he'll do less stuff. He is fast. He's faster than me, of course. Disjunct. He's got Poisonous Cloud. Fresh Disjunction. Can rest here, and there he is. Getting contaminated like crazy from all these disjunctions, but whatever. And the tentacle doesn't work. It doesn't do its job. I had to pull out another spell. You know what? I'll kill him. Oh no. Oh no. What to do? I could fog. I think it's about time for haste, actually. And then fog. And then digging. Then we're going to risk a blink, which has taken us a little further. That's cool. We'll dig our way up here. I'm going to fog again. Blink a little further. Okay. That probably could have been done a little bit smoother, but it's fine. Am I still hasted? Yes, I am, but that was my... Wow, that was my last haste. That's okay. We're on D1. We're about to make it. We're not hasted anymore, but... We'll put on Disjunction, so nothing can get close. Could always Apocalypse if something particularly bad happens. Okay, cool. So we win. Yep, pretty good run. Could have easily died in vaults. That was ugly. totally my own fault. So what have I learned from this run, other than not to make ridiculous mistakes? Well, the thing I was thinking of was about streaking in general, and whether deep dwarves are better than centaurs. And I'm still on the fence. I mean, yeah, you've got the extra MR at the start, and that opens up Orc to use sooner to do safer. And there does come a point, as we saw in my Centaur run last time, there comes a point when you have to risk an auto-explore MR death. As rare as it is, as unlikely as it is, every time you press O or take a step into the unknown, or into the known actually, there's a chance there's going to be a wizard there, or an orc sorcerer, or whatever. He paralyzes you, and you die from whatever happens after that. So, I don't think I've really come to a good conclusion. I mean, I have, after experimenting with it a little bit, realized that, like, deep dwarves are not so great on D1 through D3 as casters. Don't get me wrong, they're great. They're excellent. You know, they can heal themselves, assuming that actually works. But like as my Necromancer, I started out with 3 mana. So if I did get a really crappy D1 setup, and there was a halberd knoll or something, I get 3 shots, and unless I kite around, and you know, kiting can cause its own problems because you might pull into more things, or more things might show up. So you don't want to have to kite around to get more mana. So 3 mana is just not much. Granted, that's what a lot of races get. So I mean, maybe like a deep dwarf berserker, I guess, might be the thing that makes the most sense. The other thing I want to point out, though, is that as great as BVC is in 0.21, the fact that I'm going pure necromancy for the most of the game pretty much stops me from wanting to go Zen. And Rue helps me out in the mid game, sure, but I mean, in general, on the Orb run, I would rather have Zen, because that's like a repeatable, easily, you know, solvable sort of, oh, there's a Panlord, okay, now there's not one. So that's huge. That's huge in Zot 5. It's huge throughout the end game. It would also be great to have in the mid game. Unfortunately, going Zen in the beginning doesn't seem, you know, having him in the beginning doesn't seem great. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to put some more thought into this. But the biggest question mark has got to be the MR problem. And it seems like there's just really no truly good solution. You know, there just isn't one, other than, sure, play a high MR race. The other thing is, you know, as great as Deep Dwarf is, the reality is you're spending most of your time below max hit points. And I can't wrap my head around it, the idea of when it's optimal to go ahead and heal yourself and when it's not, especially when I'm playing a character that cares about its magic, which is almost every character I play. I suppose I could do the whole crossbow Oka thing and just not care about my magic at all, but that sounds even more horrible, because then you have no other source of healing. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a good answer just yet. So in terms of how I'm going to continue this streak, which I think, what are we at? Is this the 5th one? Five games. Yeah, so we're at the 5th. In terms of how I'm going to continue the streak, I may keep going for great player, greater player. Maybe I'll play like a null wizard next and win wizard, because I haven't won one yet on this account. Who knows? But in terms of like wanting to optimally play and optimally get the best possible combo to maximize my chance of streaking, I may have to just go for centaurs. I mean, I think my instinct was right, particularly ever since deep dwarves can't instantly heal themselves, you know, guaranteed. So I don't know, I'll put some more thought into it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this run. I know I did. And until next time, I am signing out.